I am, and you're listening to Call Me Bodhisattva.
So you've been seeing repeating numbers, sequences, and perhaps even complex geometrical patterns. You're probably wondering why, and is there any significance? This is exactly what we're going to talk about, which is based solely on my own personal experiences. But before we unlock the mystery and magic, before we pull back the veil or the curtain, before we go down the rabbit hole, let's take a look at some historical and cultural occurrences. There are several examples of historical and cultural significance associated with the numbers 11, 111, and 1111. Here are a few notable instances. The number 11. In numerology, 11 is considered a master number associated with spiritual insight, intuition, and enlightenment. It is believed to possess a higher vibrational energy. In ancient Egypt, the number 11 represented the god Thoth, the deity of wisdom, writing, and magic, who is also known for his association with the number 42 in ancient Egyptian mythology. The number 42 was believed to hold a great mystical significance and was often linked to Thoth's role as the keeper of knowledge and the recorder of divine wisdom. Additionally, Thoth was revered as the inventor of hieroglyphic writing, making him a patron of scribes and scholars. His association with magic extended to his role as a mediator between gods and humans, with rituals and spells often invoking his name. Thoth's multifaceted nature and symbolic connections have left a lasting impact on ancient Egyptian culture and mysticism. The number 111. In various cultures, the repetition of the number 1 is often seen as a symbol of unity, new beginnings, and alignment. In angelic numerology, seeing 111 is often interpreted as a message from angels or divine beings, signaling that you are on the right path or that new opportunities are on the horizon. The number 1111. Similarly to 111, 1111 is considered a powerful number associated with synchronicity and spiritual awakening. Many people interpret it as a sign to pay attention to their thoughts and intentions, as it is believed to enhance the manifestation process. Some ancient cultures, such as the Mayans, considered the number 1111 to be a sacred time to make wishes or connect with higher realms. The concept of 1111 has gained a significant buzz on the internet as it is often associated with synchronicity, spirituality, God, angels, and manifestation. As we've seen, many people believe that when they repeatedly encounter sequential numbers or patterns like the number 1111, it serves as a sign or message from the universe or their higher self. Further, that it is considered to be a powerful symbol of alignment and awakening, representing a connection to higher realms of consciousness or a spiritual guidance. Some even interpret it as an indication to pay attention to their thoughts, environment, or intentions, as it is believed that manifesting desires becomes more potent when seeing 1111 or other meaningful patterns. This reminds me of the 1998 movie Sphere, where scientists board a submarine and are tasked with investigating a spaceship discovered under 300 years worth of coral growth at the bottom of the ocean. Spoiler alert, the crew begins to manifest their thoughts into reality. That is, whatever is on their mind becomes real. Those filled with fear manifest their darkest fears and put the entire mission at risk. However, once they discover this new superpower, they determine humanity is not yet ready for such power and willfully manifest the sphere to leave Earth and forget the entire incident ever happened. I recommend watching the film as it is a great thought experiment. Overall, the buzz around these phenomena, patterns, synchronicity, simultaneity, center primarily on people who have had a spiritual awakening, commonly via traumatic experiences such as a near-death experience or some other life-altering event that shakes one to their very core. My experience has led me to understand that we are surrounded by patterns and coincidence. Things are constantly coinciding in the bounds of our perceivable space and time. Whether or not we notice them is another story. We are surrounded by patterns in a mathematically projected universe. Does that make all coincidences meaningful for you as the perceiver? No, not really. Twice a day, your 12-hour clock will repeat the same numbers. It's not until enough coincidences stack up simultaneously, creating a well-defined synchronous pattern, that we should perhaps pay more attention. For example, if you're walking down the street and pick up a piece of paper to throw in a nearby waste bin and happen to notice the number 1111 written on it, then, glancing at the time and noticing it's coincidentally 1111, then you look up and the license plate of the car parked nearby is 111111 or some variation. As the coincidences begin to stack up, they can become more meaningful as they are compounded in their synchronicity, since the mathematical likelihood of these occurrences exponentially decrease. This is when I personally begin to pay more attention and look to discern meaning. I speak to my higher self, I speak to Source, to God, and I sincerely ask for clarity and understanding. I pause as I scan my internal and external environment with focused discernment. I remind myself that the greatest thing I'll do in this life is learn to love truly, to be humble, compassionate, to serve the divine will and not the inherited delusions of my culture, my species, my family, or my own ego. With this thought, I center myself, raising my vibration that I might be able to channel divine will and understand whatever it is I'm being shown or alerted to. This method has worked well for me. I have many seemingly unbelievable stories that perhaps I'll share another time. The point is simply this. While these numbers may hold significance in various spiritual and numerological contexts, it's important to note that interpretation can vary across cultures and belief systems. If you're seeing patterns and you deem them meaningful or meaningless, you're right. Either way, you're right. So choose wisely, lest you deem yourself unworthy, as in the movie Sphere. Believe it or not, this video has 1,111 words in it. Feel free to tally them up and comment down below with your findings. I want to thank you for being here and existing with me in this moment in time. I hope this video has made you smile, feel less alone, and feel loved. Please like and subscribe for similar thought-provoking content. Until next time, when we coincidentally find ourselves together, synchronized, stay aware, stay thoughtful, stay kind.